All right, Shalom, and giving all praises, honor, and glory to
YAHAWAH,
YAHAWAH,
BAHASHAM,
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 BAHASHAM, double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and a sincere Shalom to the Akim that's out there pushing the sincerity and the truth and the sound doctrine. Now, this is kind of a quick video, a little bit on prophecy, because we was just looking around. First of all, it just came out, came from somewhere. And just decided to go on a little walk. And we were just looking around at our people, not just at our people, but at the the state of this world right now, And the one thing that we always say that this goes back to is prophecy, man. And it's always going to be prophecy, because that's all we speak is prophecy. The words that we speak, the words that we speak through the spirit and power of Lord Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI is prophecy. So again, this ain't gonna be quick. I mean, this ain't gonna be long. There's a couple scriptures on what we're talking about. So you got the first one here. This is Isaiah chapter 13, verse 9. All right, it says, "Behold, the day of the Lord cometh cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger." All right. So it said the day of the Lord cometh cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger. Right. Which only says what? The Lord is not happy with this place, man. And it says cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger. So it's cruel, it's fierce, and it's angry, man. The things you see the Lord doing to this place is only a display of his anger, man. Right?
Right.
And the things that he done to us, going back to Deuteronomy chapter 28, is a display of his anger, man. All right? Because of what we doing, man. You look around here, as we walking by right now, Christmas decorations and shit, man. That's why the Lord is angry with us, right? Worshiping pagan holidays and shit. That's why they call holidays and not holy days. See, the thing is, we worship holy days. These people worship holidays, and I'm not going to go into that whole history about the holiday, thing, because we already do that, But hey, one day I'll make a separate video on it,
Right.
But
Got a scripture right here.
I'm gonna finish this up real quick. It says to lay the land desolate, and shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. All right, so you're going to destroy the sinners thereof out of it. And who are the sinners? Israelites, right? Because only Israel could sin, because we're the only ones that's given a law, man. All right, you can't go off on something that wasn't given to you. And the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, the people of Israel, are the ones the law, statutes, and commandments were given to. All right, so he says he's going to destroy the sinners thereof out of it. You don't want to follow the voice of the Lord. You want to go ahead and keep taking the vax. That's why that black woman, her face collapsed, man. That's a prime example. That's what the Lord shows you. You go ahead.
All right. This is Habakkuk 2 and 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. So at those times we gotta wait for it. And it said at the end, and it shall not lie. So whatever the scriptures say that's going to happen in prophecies, it's going to happen. It's not going to lie. For I am the Lord, I change not.
And also 2 Peter 3 and 9 says, for the Lord is not slack concerning his promise. And when the Lord said he's going to get his people up out of here and save us, man, we just rode through an area, that was like, hooded, whatever, you can call it, you call it the hood or whatever, and niggas standing around looking at you and shit, and our people just messed up. And when the Lord said he's going to heal our people, through death or whatever, and that's what he said he want to do. And just like that, that the scripture the brother read, that's the same deal. When the Lord said at the end is going to speak, and you can clearly tell we are at the end of the end. And if you can't see that, then something is really fucking wrong with you, man. All right, we are almost out this fucking hell, man. All right, and the Lord said what? At the end, is going to speak. Okay? And it will not lie. Right? All this stuff we've been warning you about, GMS been warning you, man. That's my last video I titled GMS through the spirit and power of Lord YAHAWAH YAHAWASHI. GMS been warning you, so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans that don't want to get right with the Lord, man. You know, want to keep lining up your beards and lining up your hair. You know, I say that because it bothers Jake. You know, you want to keep cutting your hair. You want to keep cutting your head bald, man. You want to keep cutting your beard off, right? The Lord said what? The Lord is not with lineups, man. Straight fucking up. And if you don't want to get right with the Lord, then that's your problem, man. That's your problem. That shit really bothers Jake. It's like us saying we had 100% truth. How don't we? We don't sugarcoat nothing, man. We're literally one of the only groups that go in the RFID chip, man. Show me what other group is doing that like that, man. Right? Show me what other group is saying. You do got some other groups that say don't take the vax. You know, but we pushing it real heavy, man. But let me ask y'all this. What group do you see coming against ISUPK real heavy when they go off on doctrine? What group do you see going against everybody when they go off on doctrine? It's only Great Millstone, man. And anybody that follows the doctrine of Great Millstone. You don't have to be in Great Millstone. You follow the doctrine. And anybody that follows the doctrine, always the ones that's going against these false ass prophets, man. Like heavy.
What we do is we clear up most of these things, these false doctrines.
Yeah,
right?
we like
these,
janitors.
Right. These scriptures, we break them down.
Yeah.
The correct way, the 100% way.
Yeah, we
make it simple.
We spiritual janitors, man. Right? And these are warnings. These scriptures we read, which I'm getting ready to continue. These scriptures we read are nothing but warnings from Lord YAHAWAH YAHAWASHI. Who do you see doing it real heavy? Who else do you see doing that real heavy? Warning the people, turn from their wicked way, man. I'm talking about all the way. Ain't no other group really doing that. You know what they getting? You know what they doing? Cut that white man to get them up out of there. That's what they doing, right? What benefit is it to you, right, to be getting on Esau, Edom all the time, right? We know their fate. So what benefit is it? You're not warning the people. Okay, so going on. Verse 13, and it's a lot if we ramble a little bit, you know, when we doing these videos when we walking, they get like that sometimes, you know. We're gonna make this left here. For verse 10, this is Isaiah chapter 13, verse 10. It likes to have more on that scripture.
That was funny.
Okay, this is Isaiah chapter 13, verse 10. It says, for the stars of heaven and the constellations thereof shall not give their light. And that's the system, man, not giving their light. All right? When this bitch go down, that's going to be it. Right? You're not going to be giving their light. And excuses because this dog might be out, so it might be a little noisy. All right? It said the sun shall be darkened and is going forth. Right? So the sun is going to be darkened. and Esau, Edom going forth, man. Right? That goes toward that precept. And when he's about to fill his belly, he shall be in straits. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits, man. Then every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. This is slightly paraphrased. They're all in different verses, but they're all in the same. They're all in the same chapter. All right. Going on. It said, and the moon shall not give their light, man. So like it, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine. Talk about. The moon ain't gonna cause that light to shine. All right. So that's the system, you know, going completely down. All right. I'm gonna continue on in a second. Going on. This is verse 11. All right. Isaiah chapter 13, verse 11. It says, and I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity. You know? Hey, the Lord said he's doing all this. Right? And a lot of people get ready to get punished, man.
Right.
Right? And when you facing the Lord's punishment, that's a completely different ball game, man. All right. All right, going on. It says, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease. Okay? You know, all you people that are proud, Esau, Edom, you know, but start with the Israelites. You know, you black women, you so-called black women, y'all proud as shit, man. And the Lord said what? I'm gonna cause y'all to cease. Right? I'm gonna cause y'all to cease. You niggas too. And we walk around here, got some proud ass niggas, man. You know? We live in a very sedity neighborhood, man. And it's ridiculous that they think this land is theirs, man. You know?
All right, scripture after that one.
Okay. It said, and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. Right? Going on verse 12. And this is, you'll be going up here. Probably our favorite scripture. Verse 12. It says, I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even the golden wedge of Ophir. So, while every male out here is getting effeminized, you know, you got, you know, men like us. It's gonna be looked at as more precious than we talk about real men. You know, strong men. It's gonna be looked at, you know, as fine gold, right? They make a man more precious. Salakia. Make a man more precious than fine gold. All right. And that's when this bitch goes down, man. Hell, that's even starting right now. Because we had a couple people. We gonna take this left here. We had a couple, you know, people come up here and say up to us and say, I came up here because I see strength. Right? Me and the brother was just talking about that not a couple hours ago. You know, you just look around at Jake, and they just effeminate as shit, man. You know. And you look around at the women, and it's like, you no wonder the women are out of order, because Jake ain't humbling them, man. You know. But ultimately, because it's the Most High. You know, the Most High is our punishment. Yeah, remember, we the higher power, man. It's about the male. The male is the higher power. So if the male is out of order, then the woman going to be out of order. You know, as a whole, I mean. You go ahead with that scripture. This is all prophecy, man. These are all warnings, all prophecy. And it's up to you. It's up to the Lord whether he wants to put that ear on you to listen. And if you don't, then so fucking be it. Go ahead.
The main point is at verse 13, but I'm going to start at 12. Jeremiah 6 and 12. And their houses shall be turned unto others, with their fields and wives together. For I will stretch out my hand upon the inhabitants of the land, saith the Lord.
Right.
All right. But even from the least of them, even unto the greatest.
Right.
Of them.
Right.
Everyone is given to covetousness. And from the prophet, even unto the priest, everyone dealeth falsely.
Right.
So everyone here dealeth falsely.
It's a cut.
If you taking that max, that RFID microchip, if you trust that society, right? If you go down to Babylon and Egypt for help, then you deal with falsely. If you come in with these damn false prophets, these false doctrines, right? You deal with falsely. The scripture said everyone deal with falsely.
Right.
From the least of them even to the greatest.
Right.
Old and young.
Right. So whatever you say, he was just an innocent child. Let me tell you something, man. You know, nobody on this earth is innocent. When I mean by nobody, I mean people. You know, I mean babies. I'm talking about all ages. I mean infants, children, teens, adults. Ain't nobody innocent. You know, the elderly. Nobody, especially the elderly. The elderly definitely not innocent. Right?
Them old ass bottles.
Yeah. I mean like elderly, even in the truth. Right. You know, they ain't innocent, man. You know?
Or punish us all as a
people. I mean, because when you're elderly, you definitely ain't innocent because you've done all types of crazy stuff all throughout your life. But when you come into this truth and wipe you clean, you know, that don't mean you're innocent, you know. But you know, like the brother said, he punishes us as a people, right?
We all went off.
And if you understood reincarnation, you would know that like if that was the case, then why we going through what we going through then? If every baby was innocent, then how come we going through what we going through right now? Right? So, you know, that he punishes us as a people, man. You know, and nobody's innocent. Right? So it said everybody dealeth falsely. In our past life, we dealt falsely.
Right. There was I believe, yeah, it was Wednesday. We half a day of school. We was learning. They was teaching us about this guy named Rob Mendez. He was a Hispanic. He was an Israelite, and he was born with no arms.
Yeah, see?
And he became a coach with no arms or legs.
And
yeah, he had no arms or legs.
and how,
That's from his past life.
that sound like the story of the blind man. You know? The blind they was asking, what had this man done to be born blind? That man was born blind, right? And they said he didn't do anything in his life, right? So that's a cut right there, right? Ain't nobody innocent. You know? Why you got babies born with two heads and shit? Or missing limbs, like the brother just said. Born without arms and legs. Obviously, the Lord had to do something. He had to have done something. He probably chopped off somebody's arms or legs in a past life, man. Probably one of the men of the Lord. I don't know, right? So going on, this is verse 13. Isaiah chapter 13, verse 13. And we're going to close up in a second. It says, therefore I will shake the heavens and the earth shall remove. So like I will shake the heavens and the earth shall remove out of her place. And the wrath of the Lord and the wrath of the Lord YAHAWASHI. And in the day of his fierce anger. Salakia. We read a little less. You can read a little less when you out here, you know, walking and shit. So yeah, man. You know, it said in the day of his Lord, of his anger, verse 14. It says, and I think this is my main point here. It says, and it shall be as the chaste roe. Now, what is the chaste roe? Confusion, anarchy. You can pretty much say that's chaos. You know, everybody is just in utter turmoil. Okay. It says, as a sheep that no man taketh up, and that's what it's talking about. Everybody gonna be everywhere, man. Everybody just gonna be in complete chaos, disarray. All right. It said, and they shall every man turn to his own people and flee to his own land. That means what? You know, some people would say it's race wars. You know, and that's part of it. You know, and that's because that it said every people gonna turn to their own people, man. You know, and you can see there's race wars, but we believe it's gonna be like you know, class wars. You know, with race mixed in there to some degree, but mainly like class wars. You know, you have or you don't have, pretty much.
Right.
Okay, so you know we're gonna close up here. You know, giving all praise, honor, glory to
Yahawah,
YAHAWAH,
BAHASHAM,
YAHAWASHI,
BAHASHAM,
BAHASHAM, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And a sincere shalom to the Akim that's out there pushing the sincerity and the truth and the sound doctrine. Shalom.
Shalom.